Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm kind of now learning the YouTube lingo because I'm trying to be as active as possible here. If you are a new visitor, please do not forget to subscribe. But if you're already here, thank you so much for your love and support and definitely for being a subscriber. And I might be uploading this on my IGTV as well. So hi everybody and welcome back to my IGTV. So today's episode is answering some of your questions that you had asked me on Instagram, and I really cannot answer a lot of them because it's a lot of stories and most of the times people just keep skipping, like, oh, it's boring. So I thought, why not make a video and put it here so everybody can see it whenever they feel like. I had the sticker put up long time ago and I wanted to make this video a long time ago as well, but I really could not. So I'm going to quickly dive in. I have my phone here and the questions as well. The first question is, if you could marry a celebrity, who would it be? I actually do not have any fantasies as such. I don't really have celebrity crushes, but I have all the anime crushes. So mine are all either Captain Levi, or it is Kakashi, or as of now it's Gojo. So they don't exist, and that's what hurts the most.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Going forward, what is my favorite dish? I don't really have a favorite dish. My taste keeps changing. Sometimes I'm obsessed with one food for 3 days and then I hate that food for rest of my life. So definitely I don't have a favorite dish. But if I prefer, it'll definitely be biryani. So the question is, there are some people in my life, they always get jealous at me. I hate them. Help me face them. The term hate or the word hate is an extremely powerful word. So you can put it as I dislike them. You know for a fact when you have toxic surroundings of friends that are not helping you grow in any way, it's better you cut them off rather than nourish them or nurture them, because it's just going to affect your mental health and peace. Next question we have is, hey, lots of love to you from Karnataka. You're so inspiring. Thank you. It's not a question, it's a compliment. Thank you. When is my birthday? My birthday is on 9th of September. I was born in the year 1998. I just turned 23. What do you do except for modeling? I am a freelancer. Now when I say this, I'm a professional MC, host. That is where my earning comes from. At the same time, I take certain modeling gigs now and then, not on a regular basis. And I run a small thrift store. So that's another business medium that I try to get my money from. Are you in Bangalore now? I've been in Bangalore for 5 years as of now. And right now I'm recording this here in Bangalore too. What is the kindest act you've seen in the past 10 days? I had gone home to get my passport verification cleared. Thanks for all your prayers because I got it done. And it was a lot of work and you had to be very careful. You had to go from places to places. But one of these police officers was extremely kind and nice. He did understand my concern and he helped me. So he was the kindest. Where I'm from? So I'm from Coorg. Coorg is a place here in Karnataka. I did my schooling there, my graduation there, my PU there, and I came for my higher studies. That's my graduation here. And that is on BSc Biotech and Genetics. I did a 3 years course on that. I wanted to do my master's, however, I had taken a loan. So I took a break in the year 2020, but the pandemic happened. I cleared my loan, luckily. Not luckily, I worked my ass off for it. And now I'm thinking and figuring out ways that I can actually save up and do my master's. Do you meditate? I don't meditate, but I do take breaks. I take deep breaths in and out. My question is, how do you deal with anger and disappointment? It's very rare that I get angry, but when I do, I get for silly things as well as for things that are complex. Now, when I am angry, I try to not lash out. And specifically to people I don't know, I can keep my calm. But when it's people that I'm very close to, I really can't. And I think they understand as well because, they know where I'm coming from. But I try to have a control and conscious about what I'm speaking so I don't hurt them. And if I do, I apologize right there. So they're not offended and they know for a fact that I might have told that because I was angry. And with disappointments, yeah, you are disappointed with certain people or certain things is when you have certain expectations. They've expected something from you, or you've expected certain things from them, and when that does not happen or they either go against it is when you're disappointed. So my way of not being disappointed is to not have expectations. Okay, so my thoughts on K-pop and K-dramas. I love them. I don't really have a lot of time to actually dig into certain dramas as I used to previously because of the work and schedule. But whenever I do, I make sure that I'm watching some of them. So the last drama that I watched was Nevertheless and Nabi Borogale. How do you reply to neighbor aunties, fam aunties that complain about how you dress? So about aunties and uncles, coming from an orthodox family, they definitely have a certain expectations for you to dress up when you're a woman. So when they say something really taunting, and I was like, why did you think that you could say that to me? Or why do you feel that it's okay for you to put something out there? So when you ask questions regarding the same, they just don't know how to respond to it, and they're just like, oh, okay, I'm just not going to involve myself into this. Call me a bitch or whatever that is, but I do this. So they stay away from me. They barely have any complaints. So this is a very interesting question. Just how long did it take for you to turn to be the person you are now? It's a very beautiful question. Because I know for a fact I was not exactly this way, right? I'm 23 and people say, oh, you're way too matured for the age you are, or things like that. Maybe it's when I moved out to a new city and I had to do a lot of things all by myself. I'm not gonna say that I'm privileged. Definitely privileged to be able to stay here and record this video, but it did not stop me from where I want to be or what I want to do. And it was people, it was life, it was instances, situationships and everything that changed me to be a person today. I really believe in being kind, but at the same time I also know my values and I know where to stand up for myself, where to say no and draw boundaries. So it was a lot of experiences and a lot of ups and downs in my journey, starting from 17 all the way till 22, that has made the person I am today. Oh, there's a question which is, how to be confident? My height is very short and everyone makes fun of me. Please don't overthink about things that you don't have a control over. That can be the color of your skin, the height. No, you don't have control over these things. It's okay to take a lot of things as a joke, but when you feel like it's affecting you in any way, it's also okay for you to let the person know that you're not really comfortable with this and you'd rather prefer them not to be joking around this particular topic because you're not okay. So when you let them know is when they'll stop doing it. If you expect them to just know it magically, no. So stand up for yourself where you think you need to do. Okay? Tamil theriyuma? Theriyala. How to be happy in this corona affected times. I think COVID has hit people in a different way. Some people are not really able to take it. Some people are coming across mental health. Some people are just scrolling through. Everyone has a different way. So you need to just discover yourself and to know the kind of things that you would like to do at this period of time and take time for yourself. Self-love is the key and learn new things. This is a question. You had any trauma that made you so mature? Oh, that's so sweet. She's like, I'm there if you want to talk about anything. I'm not going to say that my life was a beautiful way to walk. It definitely had its own ups and downs and turmoil. Some of them maybe not having support from family, some of them from a toxic relationship. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna say I deserve it. No, I did not deserve it. But I'm glad for the person I have become today. What about your future projects and how are you? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, Pranay. I'm doing well. There are certain projects that's lined up, all thanks to you guys and the support that you guys shower. I do have certain projects lined. Nothing major or big. So I'm happy and grateful with everything that's coming my way. Definitely it's getting better as the time passes. But all I can say is I'm thankful. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು ನನಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಬಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಕ್ರೌಡ್ ಇರೋದು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಜಾಗದಿರೋರಲ್ವಾ ಸಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕ್ರೌಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ವೇರಿಯಡ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮುಂಬೈ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ Chennai, Kerala and everything. I would like to keep one language that's a constant and able to put out my views and points where everybody is able to understand. That's the reason I try to keep it in English as much as possible so that everyone can take it in. Future goals. My future goals as of now is to definitely think of masters. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do it or not, but yes, it's in my head. Also, the work is improving and getting ready, so I might have to work on my profile. Not the Instagram profile, I meant as the emceeing profile, and maybe slowly deviate into it a little more on YouTube as well and see if this is another way that I can earn, because again, you need to survive. How many siblings are we? We are 4. We're 3 girls. I'm the oldest, and I have a little brother who's 4 years old. This question is, are you a feminist? Yes, I am. I think I really want to make this clear. The Instagram part of it, yes, it takes a lot of my time, but at the same time, it's not my entire life. I talk about my experiences at the same time. It's just the agenda is for the women out there who might be going through the same to be able to stand up for themselves. I'm not an activist. I can't talk about everything that's coming out there. I need to be aware about it at the same time. I need to have the knowledge of the same thing. You can't expect me to talk about everything. I talk about experiences that I go through or I've been through or things that I see around. And that's what my content is mostly based on. But I'm a feminist. I definitely look forward to having equal rights and to be able to not be judged or objectified for my gender. How to deal with people who always disrespect you, but they talk very nicely when they need you. Here is where your self-respect comes into picture. Do you want to be friends with people who disrespect you? You know where to a fact where it's a joke and where it's people disrespecting you. And when that happens, you need to let them know that you're not okay with it. You let them know that you don't want to be friends with them. You have solutions for all of your problems. It's just that you want to hear it from someone else. Maybe start taking decisions all by yourself. Things will get better. This is a beautiful question. You are far more better than what you were. Anything you would have told your younger self, I wouldn't really change anything, to be frank. All I can say is she actually did an amazing job. So I'm not gonna ask her or tell her to do anything. She did her job right. My current favorite cosmetic brand for foundation is Maybelline. For lipstick, it is Nykaa. I completed my college in Garden City University, Kpop, Bangalore. What do you think about PCs, man? I'm actually not into zodiac signs, so I really don't have any clue. I'm that person who only knows my zodiac and nobody else. Is that a Virgo trait? I don't know if it's a Virgo trait. I just know mine. I don't even know the symbols and everything of the rest of them. I don't. Okay, there are a lot of questions, but I can't answer them all today. But these were some of the questions that I was able to answer. But another common question that all of you guys keep asking about is what the thrift stores that I shop my clothes from. I will again make a video on that where it'll be just exclusively on all the thrift stores and the clothes I've shopped from them. Another basic question you guys ask is about how to be confident. How are you confident? You just get to live once. If you're not confident now, when are you going to be? But I think we've come to an end. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, sayonara. This is me, Radha Tarana, signing off.